Man, good morning, family. You know what it is. Happy Shabbat Eve. Yeah, it's the Sabbath, the Shabbat Eve, where we slow things down, evaluate how our week is gone, share a little knowledge, share a little information. Through this time, a lot of people are brokenhearted. A lot of people are stressed. A lot of people are angry. A lot of us are frustrated. A lot of us got fear. A lot of us don't know how we going to make it through this thing. A lot of us don't know if we're going to hold on to our homes. Some of us don't know if we're going to hold on to our cars. We don't know what's happening with our children's education. We have a little stress in the marriage because that's what happens with bills, comes stress, and we just want to hear a good word. Is it all right if we can just hear a good word? Through these trials and tribulations of our neighborhood and our culture as a whole, we have always faced things that gave us stress. But I want to show you the value and learning experience of what's going on right now. If the last 30 days does not show you how powerful just 30 days can be in changing the world, I'm praying that these last 30 days can show you the power, how 30 days can change not only your neighborhood and your culture, but your very life. In 30 days, businesses are shutting down. Just 30 days, just 2 paychecks, just 30-day cycle of buying bread and sugar and milk and everything like that. Business are shutting down. So I wanted to teach you a little something about the power of 30 days. We always talking about, striking or fighting against things in our neighborhood that are not in our best interest. And usually we on Facebook or we're on the YouTube live and we're walking around and we're hollering and we're emotionalizing the problem with no solution. I think these last 30 days showed us the solution to any and everything that holds us back to what we believe we should have. Imagine the store on the neighborhood corner that is disrespecting you, is not pouring back into your culture, is not doing right by you. If you just walk by that store 30 straight days, the whole neighborhood, that store will do 2 things. It will second mortgage itself, or he will go into his residuals and grab some of that money and try to last for another 30 days. But you will get your point across. You don't got to holler. You don't got to keep calling them names. You don't got to get the neighborhood up in an uproar. All you need to do is hold your peace. That's what these 30 days have taught me. You'd be amazed how you can change the whole quorum of your life in 30 days by just listening to this. I want you to start really boycotting anger, boycotting jealousy, boycotting finding ways to be angry and point the finger of why people are in the state that they are in now. I hear it all morning long on these AM radios. I listen to a lot of African-American radio shows. And the first thing they say is, well, where is your Jesus now? Nobody ever say Muhammad. Where is your Jesus? Where is your God now? Well, let me help a couple people out. If you look throughout our country, who is giving out the most food? Besides the food banks you have, it's the churches, right? They're opening their doors and they're feeding the public. They don't care if you're a Muslim. They don't care if you're black. They don't care if you're white. They don't care if you're Spanish. See, sometimes in the midst of us wanting to boycott and strike and be angry and frustrated, it trickles down and through the whole scrum of your neighborhood and your communication. And it's sad. And out of your anger, you want other people to hurt. I've always heard hurt people, and it's true. So if you want to boycott anything and you want to strike against anything, give the people a solution in the midst. I think you should respect the people enough to give them a solution. You should respect people enough in the midst of you starting emotional turmoil, hatred, and bitterness to give them a comforting solution. And I'm going to teach you a little something. Why you are protesting what you don't like, or you preparing for what you need. Why you are protesting against these corner stores and these people that's buying up your neighborhood. Why you doing all that? Where is that plan of when that store drops? you open up a morning one, another one. Okay, the store shut down, the store can't do nothing. But where is the strategic plan of you making sure that what the people need in your neighborhood, when this store shuts down, another one will be opening up? It only takes 30 days. And you know why it only takes 30 days? Because before you start telling people to boycott and protest, you already had a plan. You had some financial backing. You had people in your corner, and you had other people that had no problem renting you a space and making sure you got a little bread and butter and milk and some cigarettes, and lighters and incense, the things that are needed that you know that your neighborhood and your culture is consuming at this time. But if all you doing is out here hollering and screaming and saying who ain't doing the what and who ain't doing this, and you're not doing nothing yourself, you're just as worse as the person. Listen here, if you are not doing nothing but starting emotional turmoil, you are just as worse as the people that are hurting our people. What's the difference? Yeah. What's the difference of someone who is hollering the problem, right? These people don't love us, and the person who is actually creating the problem and bringing the problem? They're both bad, because neither one of them are any good to the community. And that's why our younger generation is getting tired and frustrated with the leaders that we have accepted. Because they said all they do is talk. Our neighborhood ain't getting no better. I never forget in Pittsburgh, I forgot where it was. It was two young women getting beat up by either some Arabs or some, I forgot it was, I know that they were foreigners, was beating these young girls up. They beat these young girls up. And somebody was filming it. And then maybe about a week came by and everybody started picketing, right? They were just picketing and making noise and stopping people from going into the establishment. Now, these young girls got the brakes beat off of them. And then we're going to press charges and we're going to do this. I want to know what happened to that store. Ain't nobody posted it yet. Is it under new management? Does anyone who was helping with the protest put some money into that neighborhood so that store could remain open? Because this is what the young girl said. The young girl said, where are we going to go? This is the young girl that got beat up. And I heard her and it hit my heart. Where can we go? There's no other stores. So we have to let these people treat us like that. This is what the young girl said. Everybody hyped her up. Everybody was putting her on YouTube. Everybody was doing all this different stuff. But no solution. My man Ellis Graves just told me the place is closed down. How is closing a store down in your neighborhood the best for your community? Ellis, that's crazy, big bro. Man, that's crazy. No. All that protesting, nobody put their money together to open the store back up. Please don't. Oh, it costs $100,000. All you need is 10 stacks. 10%, start the business back. Most of the stuff that's in the store, did you know it's on loan? People actually come to the store and give you stuff so you can sell it. Yeah, you know the bread you get, the bread, people come and give you the bread, and then they come and take the old bread and then refurbish it. The people that give you candy, now the only thing probably is the candy. But the other stuff, people come and refurbish. Oh, they got to keep it fresh. Hostess Ho-Hos, Twinkies, Bear Claws, all that stuff, they fill your shelves with it and hope that you will sell it for them. So don't even go there. But I just wanted to give you some good news today. I wanted to really let you think of something. Stop trusting people to emotionalize your trauma, but have no solutions. They gonna have you picketing. Why ain't such and such doing nothing? No, what are you doing? We as a culture gotta stop putting our hopes and dreams on the young black community or the millenniums that we keep hating on, saying because they made something out of their lives, they have to give back. They do not have to give back. It would be nice if they give back, but the young boy that grew up in Homewood, who made it through the shootings and never got into a gang, was going to school getting bullied because he wanted an education, and everybody around him, are you trying to act white? Then he went to college, and everybody still was pushing heavy on him, pushing heavy on him because going to college, you a sucker, but selling drugs, you the man. See, the young boy trying to make it through college so he can have a good life, but he's a sucker. But the dude who's selling drugs, the dude who got 2-3 baby mamas is the man. But for some reason, the brother that makes it through all the ridicule, to make it through all the pain in his heart, is a sucker. Come on. That's all I hear on the airways. Well, why? Bill Cosby was giving back. As soon as Bill Cosby got the case, I ain't saying he was right. What he did to them white, I'm not saying. But as soon as Bill Cosby got in trouble, you know what we did? We made memes about him. It's so good. But he gave hundreds of millions of dollars to black colleges and universities. As soon as he, you know what we did? Turned our back, made jokes on him. Help the media tear him down. He gave back. But young men that make it through the hell of training and going through football and basketball and things like that do not owe you anything. You didn't even buy him a mouthpiece. You never bought him a pair of cleats. You never helped their mom making sure they got him to practice. They don't owe you nothing. We gotta stop. Not until we take ownership of how we want to grow and where we want to go in life will the nature of our culture change. We hate on each other like 100 going north. We don't support each other. We find things wrong. There is so many people running businesses and trying to get off the ground, and we won't support them. We won't even repost their ads. We won't do anything. But as soon as something is in our favor and we want everybody to watch us on Facebook and we want to protest with no solution, we just want to be heard because we need about 30, 40 likes. We emotionalize the people and nothing happened. Again, I want you to go do the research on that gasoline station where them men beat that young girl up, them 2 young girls, like they were men beating these young girls up. All y'all talked about was, let's shut it down. So you're going to harm the community more than help the community. If you're going to shut something down, well, what are you going to reopen for the people? That's all I want. I want you to voice your opinion. I want you to push your passion. But you can't be just as destructive. That's like you saying you against drug dealers, but you opening up methadone clinics around your neighborhood. Heroin, you can kick it. Try to kick methadone. Ain't that what we do? I hate drug dealers. But the methadone clinic got lines around the block. And it's more detrimental to the human body than heroin. You want to let go laws so you can get high. And our children don't know how to read, and you're not even protesting that. You're not protesting these schools with asbestos. I ain't seen one yet. I ain't seen nobody protesting the schools about air condition, asbestos and mold. We ain't protesting that. But you protesting about making weed legal. You been smoking weed. You been smoking weed. You know, you just be on the low, pass. But now that it's legal, everybody, you so high, you don't even know what to fight for. And like, again, I don't have anything against recreational use of marijuana. But don't tell me you pushed that type of law on the books, but you're not going to push a law that keeps telling you that the educational system is flunking your children out by passing them and they can't read a Dr. Seuss book. That's what I mean. You protesting, but there's no solutions. So when you get on these airways, and these airways are free, if you do have a gripe, at least have a solution. That's what argument is called. When I was taught in class, when in linguistics, you have an argument. An argument means this is how I feel, this is the reason why I feel, and this is the solution to how I feel. It's not an argument if you're just spitting off rhetoric out of emotionalism and it has no foundational truth to even you. Our children do not owe us anything but respect. The younger generation owes us respect, but when are we going to do the things that deserve it? My sons respect me. My nephews respect me. My daughter respects me. The mothers, I got 2 mothers of my children, respect me. We don't always get along. Oh, no. But they respect me as a man. Did you hear what I said? Not no Negro, not no side. No, as a man, not a male, a man. Because I protested myself to get me up out of the gutter because I needed some respect. The solution was be consistent. The solution to my life was, if I want respect, I have to be consistent. If I want my voice heard, I have to be consistent. If I want things to be done, I have to have a solution to the problems in my own life. Before you go out there trying to solve problems, make sure the problems in your life are solved. Make sure you ain't biased. Come on, don't be biased. I'm so tired of us as a culture. We talk about the sister like a dog. Yeah. And I heard a post, man, when a woman get a real man, most women don't want a man because they never had a man. Really? When are we going to pour into our people? We already know that there's some deadbeat dads. We already know there's some sisters that's not going to stop twerking on Instagram. Big deal. When are we going to pour into the positive things that sisters are doing? The positive things that brothers are doing? Pushing these younger adults and pushing these entrepreneurs and pushing our people to have feelings and drive and push them. When are we going to do that? When are you going to take your energy and push them? They don't need your likes. They need your support. Wow. That's what's on my heart. I'm just, during this time, it showed me in 30 days, you can destroy a company. So in 30 days, you can destroy that hate in you. You can destroy that sideline conversation that you give yourself so you don't got to like nobody. That in 30 days, you can destroy that envy so you can go support someone that you know is doing the right thing. Well, they ain't selling what I like. Okay, but you don't know anyone else that will wear their product or take C Mars or got a little clothing line or got a little resume writing business that might need them. There's a lot of people that's out of work. So why don't you hit some of these youngins? Yeah. See, that's what people, man, we don't understand you, John. You intimidating, man. When you get on there, man, you so aggressive like you gonna knock somebody out. No, because I used to use my hands, now I use my mind. Don't nobody need your likes. Support them. You want to impress me? I don't care what you driving. I don't care that you got a whole bunch of $20 bills, maybe $2,000 worth of $20 bills, and you spread it. $2,000 ain't no money. That's chump money. Let me see you support somebody. Support them. Support them with your time and your energy. From this day on, I'm going to inbox everybody I see on this Facebook that has a company and ask them, could I support you by posting you every morning? And at least once a month, buy something from them. There's brothers that's doing it like my man, Brother Boone. He's doing the DJ stuff. He's doing all he can to lighten the mood because it's stressful. He just want to lighten the mood. And you hear a couple people, man, you supposed to be a Christian. Man, is that hip hop? Is that rap? Like they ain't in their car leaving church listening to hip hop and rap or listening to drop it like it's low, drop it like it's hot. But he playing some music to try to uplift everybody and bring a spiritual awakening, and boom. And I ain't even asked Sister Muhammad this, but this is what I'm gonna do. You might not like free spirit. That might not be your thing. That might not be your thing, right? Because I don't know, you might just be hating on a young girl, young lady, young woman, young mother, young queen. Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Mom, young queen. But because you might not want to let nobody know you supporting her, right? Could you at least buy some socks off of her? Yeah, I'm going to put her out there like that. Could you at least buy a pair of socks off the sister? Just some socks, and you can hide them. You can put them on your feet and hide them. Sister Brittany out there, yeah, she do resume writing. You know people don't got no job. Why don't you just hit her inbox and just keep putting her thing up on your Facebook page so she can help you out, get a job, or maybe help you with that college paper, or help you with that dissertation. Huh? Brother Bone out there every week, he mixes. As soon as this thing's over, could he do a little house party for you, like in your backyard when you had a birthday? Could you call him and let him do a little house? Could you call him to your church? And while y'all had your summer picnic, let Brother Bone be out there and help you out and do some music for you? There's enough of us to support each other. And you know I ain't getting off this without leaving my son. My son got a bad line, Legion. Big goat. My son got Legion. He got a clothing little thing for you when you want to pump that steel and look real good. See, Spirit got that stuff. You go out, you could look all nice and look all cute. She got the real deal. Yeah, I can't wait my daughter stuff come. I'm going to show you a little something. You got to support. Don't talk, support them. Support them. Yeah. Yeah, and this how I'm hitting. This how it's hitting for the rest of the year. You don't like it, disfriend me. That's all. Got a couple other sisters do the sea moss and the bear. I get sea moss off her every 2 weeks. I'm going to post her up there. Yeah, you see where I'm hyped? That sea moss work. It's working with me. Shoo! Just support each other. And even those that you can't use their product, support them. Tell them, I love you enough to support you. I love you enough to post you. That's all they need. They don't need your likes. Just post them. We so worried about the dumbest stuff. Just post them today. That's what I want to leave you on the Shabbat Eve. If we don't support each other, who will? Stop marching and closing stuff down in your neighborhood, because what it does, it makes your tax base go down. You shutting stuff down that's needed in your neighborhood, it makes your tax base. Before you shut the store down, sit down at the table and say, look, this store's ready to get shut down. We need some funds to make sure we can at least do the bare minimum to open up another store. I promise, sis Wayne, you know I got you. I'm going to post to see my sister, good people. Yeah. Oh, hold on. And you know my man, Big D. His name was Clayton Scott. But when we was hanging, he was D. You need plumbing work? Big D got you. Yeah. You see how people coming on all these people is entrepreneurs. And my man Derek Hawthorne is he do the electrical thing and he's certified. Big D do the plumbing, certified, had your stuff looking brand new. My man Derek Hawthorne does the electrician, had your house right straight up, pretty. And you know Big Brother John, I do the trucks. I do the trucks. You see it, arm systems, tarps. Yeah, I do it all. I do it. Not in checkmate ain't no joke. Not in checkmate mean no matter what come my way, I'm coming out firing. I'm always have another move. I'll do anything but hurt you and go to prison. Those two things I can't do. Too old, man. What I'm going to do, learn chess in prison? I already know chess. What, I'm going to hurt you so you can put down I got a bad name? I can't do that. Two things I can't do. No. I don't need your money. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be ignorant. I don't need to preach and get no money. Oh, no, I don't. Anything my ministry do is for free. You know why? Because God blessed me with a company that I can pour into my ministry. See, some of y'all, that's what I do. My ministry ain't going to need no money from you. My ministry's a giving ministry. Now, my company need money from you, but not my ministry. Because my company is a gift from the Creator, so I can run a ministry and do what I do. I love giving. And I'm going to keep giving, and ain't nobody going to stop me from giving. Ain't nobody going to stop me from loving you. Ain't nobody going to say, well, man, she don't believe in God, or he a Muslim, and he atheist. He is. I don't care. I love you. See, that's what I love about the God I serve. Nobody can tell me who I can love. Nobody can tell me who I can support. But I'm asking you, if y'all got anyone that is running a business and they got a small ad, or they just take a picture of their card, every morning I'm posting them. We got to support each other. We got to. We all we got. We all we need. That's what I learned from my young brother, man, Baltimore, man. That blew my mind when he told me that. We all we got. We all we need. And let me tell you a trick. I work in predominantly Jewish neighborhoods doing the trucking company. All Jews don't support each other. I deal with the Koreans. All Koreans don't support each other. No, they don't. But you know what they do? They do the best for their neighborhood and their culture. Ain't that crazy? You can see two Jews, a Semitic Jew and a Sephardic Jew. They live right by each other. Now they might not like each other, but they ain't gonna let you know it. They ain't gonna let you know it. We don't like each other and put each other on blast. What did Malcolm X say? He said we have to learn to do stuff in the closet. We got to gripe in the closet, come out in public and grinning. Like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, after they got themselves together, they came and said, man, it's none of your business. Well, how do you feel about the black Muslims? And remember what you said about the Christians? Man, they said, man, we're brothers. Because at the end of the day, we should have the same cause. The cause is the betterment for our great-great-grandchildren. Not for our children and our grandchildren. We should be thinking about our great-great-grandchildren. So if you have a company and you bless me to support you and bless me to post you, just inbox me, go and give me a little ad thing. Give me a card so I can post it every day. You know why? One of us have to be the willing one to be the pay. I'm going to give you my time every morning and post your business. You know why? Because that's my ministry. I love each and every one of y'all. Just be careful with that narrative. Remember I said, let's change the narrative. It's easy to boycott. It's easy to protest. What's your solution, though? You can't get rid of something in your neighborhood and not replace. You can't stop using drugs and not replace it with something. I learned that from one of the elders in the church. He said, if you stop drinking, what are you going to replace it with? If you stop gambling, what you going to replace it with? You stop womanizing, what you going to replace it with? If you're illiterate, what you going to replace it with? Literacy. If you're tired of being jobless, you replace it with what? Going to McDonald's and humbling yourself and getting a little job. You have to replace whatever negative connotation you are fighting against with something else that's positive. You can't replace it with something negative. Heroin with methadone. I still don't get that. You replace heroin with methadone, and that's what we do in our neighborhood. We replace anger with jealousy. That's what we do. We nice, nasty, and we backbite, and we hurt each other. We say stuff real nice, but we know the connotation is nasty. We all going through it, and these last 30 days showed you something real nice. Because we thought it was going to be over the month before, but this 30-day hit was like, boom, hit you in the body, boom, bam. Hit you in the kidney, made you drop a knee. But it shows you the power of 30 days. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to make sure I post everything positive. I'm going to give you something to have you grow. For the next 30 days, let's do something positive. Let's see if we can change the way we think in 30 days, or at least build a foundation. How we treat each other, how we post good things on media, how we talk to each other. For the next 30 days, I promise you, for the next 30 days, I'm going to invest in you. Because by investing in you, I'm investing in me. And if you got anything negative to say, I'm blocking you. Yep, just like Shaq. Bow! Because that stuff is 24/7. Nobody trying to hear all that. And however you come at me, I'm coming back at you, then I'm blocking it. You know, I'm going to get that hard foul. I'm going to get that hard foul. When you go to the line, you ain't shooting that free throw. Yeah, I know y'all hear me. That's the way I talk. When you go to the line and shoot that free throw, you won't be shooting it. I'm not fouling you so you can go to the free throw line and shoot no foul shot. I've never been that type of basketball player. Ask anybody. When I dunked on you, I tried to break your hand if you put your hand up there. But now that we living right, we don't know how to be aggressive about doing the right thing. I do. I love each and every one of y'all. Happy Shabbat Eve. God has so much for your life. Or the Spirit, the Creator got so much for your life. But live your potential. When they put you in that ground, make sure you done did everything you could do. Make sure they bury you on empty. Don't let nobody judge the gift that's in you. Don't nobody tell you how to live. Breathe and live on purpose. Do not survive. After these 30 days, no more surviving, let's live. No more hating and jealousy, let's live. Brothers, you are some handsome, strong men. Sisters, you some beautiful, 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 gorgeous women. And you heard that from me. And I mean it. I ask God to watch over each and every one of you throughout this 30 days. I'm going to pray every time I end and every time I start. I'm just asking the Creator Yahweh to watch over you, touch your children, bless your babies, bless your business, bless your mind. And I'm just asking God to touch you in a way that you have never felt before. Ain't no money coming if you ain't trying to work it. Ain't no education coming unless you're going to school with. Ain't no relationship going to get better unless you work on it. Nothing's free. I love each and every one of you in the name of Yahshua HaMashiach. There's nothing you can't do. These next 30 days, we're going to prove people wrong. What's wrong with it? We're going to come, boom! Body shot, no more anger, boom! Body shot, no more hating, boom! Prepare myself for when this thing is over so I can go back to school. Boom! I'm tired of being nasty to my wife or my husband. Boom! Go in there and fight. Make it work. It ain't going to get greater later unless we invest. I love each and every one of you. In the name of Yahshua HaMashiach. Oh, we in a fight. Love y'all. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day.